Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, currently in Asia alongside President Trump, addressed reporters following a speech at the Association of Southeast Asian Nations amidst a reported deterioration in the Canada-US relationship. When questioned about the prospect of meeting with President Trump after the president's comment that he did not plan to meet with the Prime Minister for a long time, Carney confirmed he had not had contact with Trump since Thursday. He stated that Canada stands ready to sit down with the US when they are ready, noting that considerable progress had been made on trade in areas like steel, aluminum, and energy. Carney emphasized that if the US is not ready to negotiate, Canada will proceed with its domestic economic agenda, including a budget on November 4th, and will continue to build and deepen other international partnerships, which he reported were gaining traction. Responding to a question on whether he believed the US was still interested in a trade deal, the Prime Minister highlighted Canada's crucial role as the US's second-largest trading partner and a provider of essential goods. He used Canadian aluminum exports as a specific example, noting that it supplies 60% of the US market and contains embedded energy equivalent to 10 Hoover dams, energy the US might better use to power the AI revolution or homes, rather than for aluminum production. He concluded that Canada is an important supplier in numerous sectors, including steel, soft lumber, and energy, with the entire Northeast US powered by Canada. When pressed on whether the Canadian government had a contingency plan should the US refuse to negotiate, Carney confirmed that such plans exist, but declined to detail them. Instead, he pointed to the obvious plan of building the Canadian economy strong at home through hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars of investment, a strategy he had promoted before his election, ensuring Canada could withstand any unfavorable trading environment. Regarding the rapid souring of his relationship with President Trump after a recent cordial meeting, Carney simply stated, "It's a question for him." He was later asked if he was upset with Ontario Premier Doug Ford for running an ad that used Ronald Reagan's words on tariffs, which allegedly caused the cancellation of a near-complete trade deal. Carney described the situation as an unexpected twist and turn in a complicated, high-stakes negotiation, and stressed the need to keep your cool, as emotions are unproductive. He reiterated that progress had been made and that Canada is ready to resume talks when appropriate. Premier Doug Ford later discussed the ad on CNN, stating its goal was to inform the American people about the tariff issue, noting he had avoided personal criticism of the president. He claimed Trump initially complimented the ad before reversing his stance. Ford confirmed he paused the ad campaign so trade talks could resume, but maintained it was his independent decision, not a demand from Prime Minister Carney. He asserted his duty is to protect Ontario's economy and its 16.5 million people, including jobs in steel, auto, life science, and manufacturing, even if it conflicts with a neighboring ally. Ford emphasized that he is accountable to his constituents. Discussing the additional 10% tariff, Ford called his ad the most successful ad in the history of North America, with over 11 billion impressions, and stated that tariffs represent a tax on Americans. He expressed no regret about stirring the pot, claiming Trump initiated the global trade issues, and that Americans are now feeling the effects of tariffs, which ultimately lead to fewer American jobs. Ford echoed Ronald Reagan's free trade stance, noting that the former president's free trade agreement with Canada created jobs in both nations. He concluded by reiterating the core message: tariffs are a tax on Americans. Please like and subscribe to this channel.